Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, Sigval here, welcome back to another video. So in this one I'm going to kind of go over my best teams on the secondary account. Even though you kind of see them in every video in different variations, I'm gonna just explain my setup on this account for the highest damage possible in 6 fights. So first up we have the League of Anarchy Raven. My League of Anarchy is not strong enough to one-shot stuff only with Zatanna, and definitely not strong enough by themselves. By the way, for this raid we have a level 4 Dark Maul cards, level 2 Dark Maul cards, and a level 1 Dark Maul cards. That's simply not gonna be enough for League of Anarchy to do that much without Raven, so we're going to switch Raven in there for an easy one-shot. And this takes care of one fight. Now another team is going to be the Kimflan Sakumen team. This is gonna be kind of my second highest damage team, because I'm going to use Nora Snowglobe on Kimflan Sakumen. And in this one we got quite unlucky because I overestimated this man's damage. Even though here we have no passive stats from the artifacts, we don't have them equipped, so I want Kimflan Sakumen to die fast. But that's gonna be a little bit of a problem, and the Trustus is a double-edged sword. Like, he helps out a lot with the power steals at the start of the battle, but when you want the enemy to kill your Kimflan Sakumen with a super move, he's no longer really helping out because he keeps power stealing when I want him to not do so. There we go, super move done, and yeah, he a little bit failed to kill us there, but it's okay, we'll give him a little bit of time. The first clone gets in there. But yeah, this usually does, depending on the enemy's health, kind of 60% of their health on average, or something like that, if I play it perfectly, and you will not get the best outcome possible out of every fight with the clones, and this is definitely not one of them where I got the perfect outcome. We messed up pretty badly here with the first clone. What I do with this is either spam jump attack or keep backing off while blocking to extend the duration in which the enemy is unable to do anything. Or I just combo interrupt if there's a fight that I can combo interrupt, but boy, I'm not messing with just like Cyborg. Also, what's up with the light? Hold on. There we go, that's better, that's a little bit better. Okay, so next up I'm actually using the Zatanna in the multiverse team nowadays. I mean, it's only the second time I'm using that, I'm really enjoying it, and I'm still not using it at full potential. So what's so good about Zatanna League of Anarchy? First of all, and as you might see in this fight towards the end of it, they can generate so much power for her, because Multiverse Armor Supergirl, if she interrupts the special of the enemy with the tag in, she will generate so many power bars. So what you can do is have flash and bait the enemy into using a special, and then tag Multiverse Armor Supergirl, and then you have a ton of power bars for Zatanna. And the second thing is that Multiverse Armor Supergirl can apply burning, and Zatanna will deal percentage health damage while the enemy is burning. And Zatanna can apply burning herself, but the problem is, or more like difference is, though we won't be able to do it here, because obviously Lux Special 1. But Zatanna's power, Zatanna's burning effect is gonna be so much more expensive, and you just burn them with Multiverse Armor Supergirl, and tag Zatanna in to deal some percentage health damage. And you also generate so much power in Multiverse Armor Supergirl, and then the Multiverse team can do some damage off the back of the damage that Zatanna generates, off the back of the damage buff. So overall I think the Zatanna Multiverse team is actually a legit good team if you can't one-shot with Zatanna League of Anarchy and you don't have anything else planned for her. So make sure to give this team a try and burn with Special 1 of Multiverse Armor Supergirl and use her tag-ins to generate power. Another team that I've been using is the Batman Ninja team. Pretty much no matter what I do and what setup I use, this team stays. Like, this is one of the most reliable teams on this account, and not necessarily one of the best, because they can't rival Kimflan Sakumen in League of Anarchy, obviously, and if the fight is full health, they can't rival Zatanna, but they're a versatile team that stays constant in terms of their damage, and then when there's a fight that's not gonna be a great time, they're gonna handle it. Not as good as they would a fight like this, where I can combo and chop, but they're gonna handle it. And with Batman Jaketum is pretty much the usual gameplay. Combo and chopped, push them to the corner, make sure Special 2 is active at all times, so we stack lethal attack damage with the Special 2 dots, and then use their specials. It's a pretty simple gameplay. It's gonna be a little bit rough when you can't combo interrupt, but with this team, you can combo interrupt most of the times, because they have a very fast... I mean, Batman Jaketum specifically has a very fast opener in terms of her basic attack hits, so she's gonna be able to be very good at combo interruption compared to our characters. So you're gonna have a good time in most of the times, but bro, if you can't combo interrupt and you're playing this team, I can't imagine you're gonna have a great time, because you're gonna non-stop get the third special triggered for free, and it's not gonna be an optimal thing to happen because the enemy's gonna block it. Oh boy. But yeah, it's fine. We did well enough here, and that's 224k damage. Not too bad considering the artifacts that we have. Now we have the Server Banshee team. Now the Server Banshee team is not necessarily one of the 6 stable teams. Look, there's 3 teams that kind of cycle in between each other. How do they cycle? However I feel like it, because they deal kind of the same amount of damage. We have the Server Banshee team, we have the Collector vs Superman team, and we have the Just League team. Those are the 3 last teams that I kind of cycle through depending on the mood pretty much. And out of all of them, if I'm being honest, actually I don't know, they deal very similar amounts of damage. Like here Server Banshee is gonna out damage a bit. And not out damage, excuse me. I don't know the word. Underperform a bit, because she can't use the special one to disable 2 abilities before tagging. She's gonna underperform a little bit. But usually the damage of the Server Banshee team, the Collector team, and the Just League team is gonna be anywhere around 110 mil to 130 mil. And it just depends on the fights in terms of how well they're gonna do. Just League team obviously does very well in a very controlled environment. And when we can combo and chop without any trouble, they're gonna do better than the Collector and the Server Banshee team. But the Collector and Server Banshee team can do well enough in situations that are not optimal, so yeah, they kind of shift around. The team you're not gonna see is the Just League team, and when I don't use the Just League team, I like to switch Just League Flash into the Collector team. The Collector team is a weird one. This is not an actual team, okay? This is a replacement team for until you get yourself a Manta to pair up Manta with Brainiac. But for now, we don't have Manta, so we're gonna use Collector. And this is a team that requires a ton of setup, but even while you're doing the setup, you're dealing a decent amount of damage. That's what is overlooked a lot of times. So first up, we're stacking Lethal with Brainiac. We need to go all the way to 10 stacks. Click her back in there, special one. Another special one there from Brainiac. Yeah, I messed up pretty badly here. And you don't want to mess up against Starfire because she'll start spamming specials. But thankfully we got to 10 stacks again. Click her back in there. Keep comboing, choking her ass. And boy, she deals no damage. That Flash had no gears on him. He was gearless and he took no damage. And that sucks, because usually you want the supporting character to die, because it does trigger some of the Collector's passive and gives him more damage. But it's fine, we're just gonna combo and chop her ass, and we're gonna use third specials in the corner on the Dark Mode area. And that's gonna be a 7.2 mil damage on a peak performance third special, it seems. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. This is the secondary account, best team setup. This is how much damage I can do. And I know it's not looking great, still looking for that Deathstroke and Button Laughs. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. Like it if you liked it, dislike if you disliked it, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye!
This is the future.